Hello, my sweet loves. It's good to be with you for the first time or again. Kia soy anaya kiore kia siana yokore kia saina kia. Yunokoso na kia. So, no matter what you choose, you will be watching all the way through unless you decide to dip out. But I thought it might be nice to see who this message is from. Is it from your ancestor, your spirit guides, your angels, or a soulmate? Probably romantic. And so I would like you to choose ancestor, spirit guide, maybe animal guide, angels, soulmate. It doesn't matter if they're past, present, or future. I'm going to pull one card from each pile. The decks have already been chosen based on what they wanted, not by theme. And so there'll be a mini message if you've chosen one. If you choose to just keep it open, that's fine as well. Follow your intuition, always. This is a general reading. You are not bound to take any of this advice. Even if your spirit guides are speaking to you directly, you have free will. You are here for a journey, for your own development and for that of others. Use your discernment. Don't force things to fit and create your own narrative for what happens. Okay, ancestors. This is a fluorite skull. Beautiful. I've just got to get a message to you. You're the only one that I want to. Okay, so we've got mirror inverted. So I feel like you've let go of your triggers. You're being congratulated for letting go of your triggers here. For seeing yourself clearly. For abiding by the rules of manifestation, even if you haven't seen the results as yet. For guiding others beneath the surface level tripe. That's what I heard. For seeing the underworld as it is in its divine form. Well done. Alright, if you choose the Angelite, Bernie, the spirit guides, they chose the Ace of Clubs. Welcome back to the Fortress of Vectitude. Vector. So this time is still feeling quite cocky, but more like I got this. It's not an arrogance. It's a well done. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Well, another one. And so we also got the Ace of Spades. That's two aces. But it was inverted. I don't feel like that is negative in this case. I feel like because the quote says, when I'm done with Gru, he's going to be begging for mercy. I feel like you're letting go of any malicious intention, any tit for tat, any... I can't even remember what that word is. What's that word? Revenge. You're letting go. They're saying go, tiger. 2 aces. And aces up your sleeve. So they're congratulating you for ascending in spirit, in maturing. Archangel Raphael could also be significant. Okay, let's go angels. You chose the angel guides. I feel like somebody's asking about somebody who has passed on as well. Consider them to be their angel. I'm also hearing malachite. Malachite is an extremely strong heart healer. When I first bought this ring, I could wear it for 5 minutes at a time and I would break out in a sweat. It's so good. And then trust. Trust, trust, trust. This is Archangel Uriel. I feel like it might be Everest, but I heard Machu Picchu and Council and a grid line. There's obviously a pearl in the middle, many stars, and the energy is ascending here. This could be higher self calling. Maybe you've integrated your higher self to a new level, and with doing so you've released karma, vice versa. Oh, pain in the heart there. Yeah, Archangel Michael in reverse. It's required patience. You got the pearl there again. Patience inverted. Well, it's saying upside down. So maybe you've been patient and you've had your signal, your beacon open to the higher realms in trust, in faith. Allowing the stellar gateway to be upgraded. You might have been going through initiation process. Maybe a test of your integrity as well, but I don't feel that very heavy. That's only for a few. And you're coming to a new beginning. There's the pearl again. And that figure here, I'm not sure if she's coming towards you or walking away. Either way, she's following the sun. Follow, follow the sun. Okay, thank you, angels. And now, soulmates. Could be romantic, or it could be general. Ooh, that one? What's that? Is it that one? So we got beauty, but autumn was facing up. So we have reflection here and rebirth, and they all have water, emotional reflection. But in this autumn card, which is obviously letting go, and it's beautiful and it's heartfelt, it's on its side, so that makes me feel like you're turning away from this kind of reflecting, this mirroring, whether it be yourself or somebody else. And my throat chakra's going. Maybe you feel like you can't speak, but you're turning away from the reflecting and you're looking into the unseen. We don't see the air around us very often, but most people don't see the energy in the air around them, the potential. So I feel like You've created a ripple in this reflecting energy. Breaking the illusion, breaking the mirror. And that leads to spring, to the rebirth. And with the Shiva Lingam, this is a masculine meeting the feminine. This is the internal, eternal struggle, I heard. But I was being so drawn to the gates, and I don't think I've ever seen the gates in this card before. You know, maybe this looks like an apron to me right now, so maybe somebody loves baking. I know I do. Interesting message, but I feel like the focus on this trying to attain a partner, and not just any partner, trying to be the best that you can be and letting the ego take over. I think you kind of got down off your plinth and just walked barefoot. You know what? I like food. I like to bake. I like to be at home. I like the slow life. I like to appreciate and smell the flowers. And then that has taken you around this corner. You've tied your apron strings on and you've been cooking over here for a while, and then you look towards the light and it's, oh, there's a gateway over there. What's over there? Your rebirth. Beautiful. Maybe you're, because this is your soulmate, maybe they're being reborn. There's the malachite that was mentioned in this one. Vibration. She's giving me good vibrations. She's giving me exaltation. Now I glanced at the card on the bottom of the deck with the father, and it gave me the song Father Figure. But what I'm getting from this card is, sorry I keep hitting the, maybe you feel like you keep making mistakes, like you keep unsettling things. But that's creating a vibration. Maybe when you're messing up, when you're saying the wrong thing, you're creating waves. You're creating sound waves. You're banging the drum of what you were here to create. You're creating these whirlwinds out into the greater consciousness. And you're sending out your soul song. We're not all supposed to be pretty little sprites who flutter around in camper vans and meditate for TikTok. There's only a very particular type of light worker, if they're light workers indeed. Don't let your ego tell you you're less. And there's dream state happening here. This is reminding me of the Kiyonoko Sunakia. Someone's saying hello to you in the dream world. Maybe you're dreaming of your soulmate. Have you been dreaming of your soulmate? They're helping you heal. And you're helping them. I will be your preacher teacher till the end of time. Coming out of your shell. Oh, she just fell out. Get a message to you. This is the divine feminine. And there's a kitty cat calling at my back door. Yeah, maybe she's coming. The she represents an energy. It doesn't mean they're in a female body. It's just energy. We're all just energy. Healer. It's a portal. Oh, God. I wish I'd done that on camera. All right. I was looking at the Truth and Integrity card. And then I got the urge to just split the deck as I do. And I got the Divine Masculine card. I was going to say, whatever comes in, whoever comes in, you need to step into truth and integrity. That's Hathor, if you're wondering. There's that portal again in the Stellar Gateway. Truth and integrity. And then we've got the Divine Masculine. So that's a divine partnership. Why is there now movement? And it's also number 11. Because you transformed. Both of you. You got a soulmate coming in. Someone who's going to help you further balance your energies. I will be your teacher, preacher, till the end of time. They might have a child as well. When I went to light the candles, I was drawn to light a match rather than a lighter. They were saying striking a match. Oh, hey, oh, mama. Oh, hey, oh, mama, hey. Any further messages? What do you want to say to the reader? Maybe someone's reading subtitles. Okay, so I got Keith Richards. Be your own best impersonator. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to. And laugh at your own darkness. And that's interesting. I just felt like I was channeling Lydia from Pride and Prejudice. We've got John Coltrane. Take your solo, but get others their moment too. If you follow your own truth, there are no false notes, and find beauty in the unexpected. Maria Callas. Compromise is the enemy of perfection. Befriend your inner serpent. You cannot survive on sensation alone. Really? Wow. She's just peeking out there. Just peeking around the corner. And Hildegard von Bingen. Become like a father on the breath of a feather. Father. Become like a father. Well, maybe there will be children involved, and maybe you will be a father figure. Become like a feather on the breath of God. Gain wisdom through the study of the unknown. The soul is not in the body is in the soul. The song Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. Expression. Express yourself clearly and concisely, and make no allowances for bright lights that will wither and die very quickly. Access the temple of the sun and shine brightly, for your own radiance is hidden in the Stellar Gateway. Kia ora ia no ia, kore ia na ia, tori ia no no. Sian, 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 su. There's the Merlin card here, but it's creating pain in my heart. So I'm not pulling it out. I'm not engaging with false beings. I'm not saying that Merlin is, but sometimes they might be beings who identify themselves as someone that's generally trusted. with the false light beings, it's a test. You know, we're in school, we get tested. It's about self-worth, whether you will engage with fear, whether you're just going to ride along with what other people say, rather than stepping into your sovereignty, the king here, sovereignty. The internal knowing. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And at least independence. Not toxic independence. Because eventually you'll be given the decision whether you want companions or not. And I feel like in this reading, we've called in companions. And there's pain in kind of the heart and the throat. Maybe you feel like you can't speak. This came out again. This is the card I wasn't sure about. Miriam Makeba. If the times are broken, it is your job to mend them. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors, and in the age of lies, the truth is dynamite. So that comes back to what I was saying before, when I was saying, like, oh, actually, instead of trying to be something I'm not, actually, I really like baking. I'm going to bake. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have way more joy than I ever realized was possible just by kneading dough. Because I'm in alignment with myself. And then when this seeking kind of is not in focus anymore, you can then see the gateway. Hope that makes sense to you. If you get it, you get it. You are a divine being of light and you are sacred to us. Believe in yourself as you believe in us. Take stock of all that has been. The portal is in your heart. It is through your heart. It is through yourself. All the lives that you have lived. All the pain you have shed. It is now. It is now. It is the time of reckoning. Gleaming mirror of light. Shatter yourself in their eyes. Give them no illusion, projection of what they want you to be. Be holy and truly yourself. And only then will they see you. Those who want to, those who seek you, who seek your counsel, who seek your love. Those who match you. It is frightening to your kind, but it is a fool's errand to be anything else. I was asking if I could name them. It was Hildegard speaking. She's saying, even within the restraints of the church, I was wholly and truly myself. Divine protege. And they're saying, don't be afraid to stand out on your own. And you know, the ironic thing is that the artists, the people that we revere, especially when they're dead, They were hated when they were alive. The amount of projecting and witch hunting that goes on for those who dare to burn brightly. And you might be a quiet, solitude-seeking person, but you can burn brightly within that. It is a matter of being wholly yourself without fear of repression, without repressing yourself. And that's what the shadow works for. That's what the peeling of the layers of self is for. Be happy, be true, be you. Patrick might be a relevant name as well. Say you will, say you won't, say you do what I don't. Yeah, you can saying you can follow your guides up the garden path as well. Some of our guides are tricksters, and I think mostly it's in good fun. And that's what the discernment is about. Be happy, be true, be you. All right, I love you. Thank you for being here. Kisses, darling.